Hello princesses, and welcome back to Not Fit for Print Beauty with me, Rebecca. Or for this video, I should actually say with me, Curly Rebecca, because today we have a review of a really cool new product from Ghd. This is, the Ghd Curve Thin Wand. We're going to talk all about it. I'm going to do a demo on how I got this curly and tell you what I like about the product and any issues that I think might await you with this curling wand. But first, let me say that it is January still, depending upon when you're watching this video, which means it is still Not Fit for Print Beauty Foundation Month. So I am wearing one of our new foundations with one of our new primers, and if you're interested in hearing what that is, I will tell you towards the end of the video, so definitely stick around. All right, let's get into our product here. So Ghd, which by the way stands for Good Hair Day, if you didn't know that, is a British company that makes some of my absolute favorite curling wands, barrel curlers, and the curlers with the clamps, but also straighteners. They're just an amazing company. The products are a little bit pricey, but they have great sales. In fact, right now they're having a pretty much across the board a 25% off sale, depending upon when you are seeing this video. So I will leave that link below so that you could take advantage of their current sale. So this is their newest curler, and as I told you, it is called the Thin Wand. Regularly priced, it is $199. So let's talk about it. Then I'm going to show you a demo of me achieving this very curly look. I'll tell you what my family thought of it because it is a holiday, so everybody is home. Goodness help me. And I'm going to tell you, what I think of it. So the Ghd Thin Wand is $199. It heats to an optimal styling setting of 365 degrees. No more and no less. It won't burn your hair. Still is good for your hair, but hot enough to get a really good lasting curl, as you can see. This is a thin wand. It does not have any sort of a clamp. It is a styling wand as opposed to a curling iron. It is a 5-inch barrel, and it is longer than the normal barrel. This is for putting in enhancing texture for already curly hair. My daughter, for instance, has very wavy hair, and if you have curly hair, it's a full-time job. I have straight hair. She has curly hair, and occasionally she'll get these just random straight ones. So something like this is great because she'll just add one or two where she needs it, and it just enhances the texture of her hair already. And for someone like me who has very curl-resistant straight hair, this can do waves, it can do, and it's supposed to hold for 24 hours. I will not be editing this until later, so I will definitely give an update on the screen of what I think of it in 24 hours. I'll just leave it in and we'll see what happens. It's got a cool tip, which so many of these have. It comes with a little a glove so that when you're styling, you don't burn your hands like I tend to. And it has an 8.8 foot swivel cord. Professional swivel cord, so it's really easy to use and get around things in the bathroom. So let's compare it. So this is the Curve Thin Wand, and here is the original Ghd Curve, which looks like this. And let's look at the difference in size. Let me see if I can get that on there. Oh, there we go. I think that's pretty apparent. Let me hold them right where they are. Okay, so there's the curve, and there's the Curve Thin Wand right here, so you can see how much taller and how much thinner in different spots. So this hairstyle that I am wearing right now, it took me, today's a holiday, and I don't have to work, so I gave it 2 hours, and it took me about 40 minutes. I have a ton of hair. It's better than the alternative, I'm not complaining. But I have a ton of hair that is alternately weirdly straight and weirdly wavy. It doesn't know whether it wants to be wavy or straight and does not hold a curl. When I curl my hair with something like the original Ghd Curve, it looks messy always. It always looks kind of flyaway and messy. And it doesn't ever hold. It makes really pretty waves for about an hour and then they're gone. This has been in my hair and I have brushed it out. It is still this curly. It has been in my hair for about 3 hours. Now, I did not have to make the curls this tight, although this little guy makes that easy. But I did super tight curls because I want it to remain for 24 hours. And I know that my hair likes to take out curls. It just likes to just go totally flat. So I didn't mind it being a little bit enthusiastic with the curls. Let me also tell you that though I often joke about things with putting on makeup, I do know how to put on makeup, but let me tell you, with hair, I am not great with hair. I'm really not. So I did bumble through this, and it was super easy, and I honestly gave myself 2 hours. And I would say 40 minutes is, I'm being too giving. I mean, it was less than 40 minutes to do all of this. So what I want to do is, I want to show you a little montage. I'm going to speed it up, obviously, of me kind of putting this together, and then show you a few pictures of how it looked before I brushed it out, and how I brushed it out, and all that good stuff. And then I want to talk a little bit more about this. So let's go to that montage. Here's me using it right now. Okay, so a few things you saw me doing in that video. Really, I was trying to show you guys that any old way that you style your hair with this works. So you could come over the top, as you noticed. You can also just go under. You could hold it up and down. That is preferable to hold the wand like this. But you can also do a few this way. It really doesn't matter. It is important not to brush through those curls right away when they're hot. Some people like to push them up. Some people even pin them up. I could tell they were super duper tight, so I just kind of let them sit and didn't do anything with it. I did dress it afterwards, which I'm going to show you in a minute, which just means brushing through the hair. But I kind of could have left it super curly too, except that my family was quite harsh. They are cruel, evil people. And my daughter, my oldest daughter, said I looked like the lion from Madagascar. I don't know what that is, but I'll find it and put a picture of it. And my husband jumped back and then said, "Oh, what's that?" And I said, "Oh, I'm testing a new curling wand." And he said, "So it's a failure then?" They're just not used to seeing me with curly hair. To be quite honest with you, a lot of you guys will write to me and you'll say you can't wear red lipstick because no one likes it on you. Do remember that when our family and friends see something that doesn't look like how we normally look, they will generally react negatively. Most people will, because they like, people don't like change. I like my hair like this. It's not going to be my everyday look, but I think it's really fun. It actually, like, joking aside, does not surprise me that my family was horrified. I don't usually wear curly hair for a few reasons. Like I said, my hair doesn't hold it well. It comes out too easily and generally takes me too long. I assumed this would take even longer because, as you saw in the video, I pulled really little small bits. I was surprised how quickly it went, and I'll tell you why it went so quickly compared to using a traditional wand or even a clamped curling iron. Number one, because this is so long, more hair ends up touching more of the surface area of the heated wand. You end up using smaller bits for quicker amounts of time. When I wrap my hair around a traditional curling wand, I leave it on for a really long time. Sometimes I use too thick of a bit. Sometimes if it's too thick, this part, the outer part, doesn't hit the heat. The other part hits it too much. I get uneven curls. Remember, I am by far, though I am a fashion and beauty editor, I am a novice with hair. I know how to straighten my hair and that's about it. And I still think I did a pretty good job, even though I didn't do it like a professional. But I wanted to show you how easy it is. So most hair, all the hair is going to hit the surface because it's so spread out because the wand is so long. You're holding it in for 10 or 15 seconds and then moving to the next one. And you know those little pieces that stick out that you think, oh no, I didn't get them? It's so easy to wrap even 2 little pieces of hair. I did it in the video if you caught it, around it and then just let it go after 2 seconds and it's curly and fixed. I was pretty amazed. Now I sprayed it with, you could use any curl saver or hairspray, but as you see me here, I'm spraying it here just to kind of keep it in place. And then there's the curls as they are when they first come out. I am a big fan of dressing your hair, which means brushing through the curls. It ends up looking a little bit silly if you just leave them in as they were from the curling wand. But I mean, with this, I think I probably could have, except that my daughter was horrified. Now, my teenage daughter is not at all the boss of me. But I did listen to her. I brushed it out before coming on camera. Here is me brushing it out, and you're going to see when I brush it out, it does go a little bit crazy and gets a little bit kind of staticky and a little bit frizzy. So what I did, you guys, was I took some of my beloved Olaplex hair oil, and I just put some oil on my hands and just put it on the hair, and it tamed everything, and it gave me the look that you see right now. This is 3 hours past curling, and I don't think it's too bad. They tell me it's going to stay in for 24 hours, so I will definitely report tomorrow and maybe even get a photo in there if I can to squeeze it in for you guys to see. I was surprised at how quick this was. I know you're going to say 40 minutes isn't quick. With this original wand, it would take me an hour and a half and they would fall right out afterwards. So this is 40 minutes, which for me is not bad. When I tell you I have a ton of hair, I have a ton of hair. 40 minutes, not bad, super quick, super easy. I could hold it any old way. Important here, usually you have to make sure that all the hair is touching the surface. I even wound some of my hair around and it was kind of piled on top of each other, almost like a rope type style. Still got it all. I didn't have to pay attention. I didn't have to hold my arm just so. It made these beautiful tight curls. I really cannot wait for my daughter. I have 2 daughters, but I can't wait for my teen daughter with curly hair to just use this on 1 or 2 that aren't behaving. It just enhances it. So even if you have super tight curls, you can enhance your curls with this. I'm going to play with it. You can get gentler curls. I could put more on here and get more of a wave. I did very small sections, so I got these very tight, springy curls. You could do a larger section, still have everything touch because it's so long. The barrel is so beautifully long. It is great if you have long hair or even short hair. It doesn't really matter. Makes these beautiful curls that seem to be lasting. I would never have a curl that would last even 3 hours before, you guys. And the hair oil afterwards is a great addition. Absolutely beautiful. For $199, this will be the only way I curl my hair. I'm actually really pleased with it, but you guys can tell me what you think. Certainly none of you are used to seeing me with this curly of hair either, so I would love to hear your reaction. But let me tell you, whether you're really talented with your hair or like me, a hair dunce, this was extremely easy to do. This is my first try. I have not been playing with it, and I'm actually really happy with it. I think it's super fun. I would love to know what you think. Now, to talk about foundation today, I am wearing a combination of 2 of our favorites. I'm wearing the Smashbox color corrector. It's a redness corrector in green that does not make your face look green, and I'm wearing it under the beautiful new Nars foundation in the shade Deauville. And I'm really liking it. I did take a picture of it for my end of the month foundation recap, which is coming up, but definitely stick around because I got actually more foundations and more good stuff coming up this month, plus non-foundation products such as this one. Definitely leave your comments below. I would love to hear what you think of my curly look, and if you are a curling genius or a curling dunce like me, and if you think this might work for you, Plus, I can answer any questions that you have below. I'll also leave that link to that great GHD sale or the GHD site itself. So definitely leave your comments. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. I sure hope that you do. And if you haven't already done so, please subscribe to my channel so that I can see all of you in the next video. Bye-bye.